Third down pickups, I got to have him, and he picked it up for him right there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
The ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try the air now with Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
He's got his man. It's Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Herbert operating from the red zone. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On the ground, it's Eckler. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
The ball carrier.
Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Los Angeles.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown.
L.A.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They're going to look to throw. They'll roll him out right. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now this one complete to Corey Davis, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
29 is a Mike 29. Get your swerve on.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first.
2nd and a yard.
Mike 29. Hey.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets have taken the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves it.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Their own 16-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they, when they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown, and this one they help force another incompletion.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd.
Herbert on 3rd down now. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
1st down, Chargers.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd
from the 50. Here's Herbert.
The 50-yard line.
Looking left sideline. It's complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets 33. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st.
Down, Los Angeles.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run here with Eckler. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
The ball carrier.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
Let's go, D.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Here's a quick throw caught by Allen. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Complete.
That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
2nd and 2. at the 14-yard line.
Ready. 57, come on.
Going on the ground with Eckler. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers, and the Jets are going to get the football back. And he'll give it here to his running back. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
I'm on. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick.
Marcus Joyner. Herbert's pass intercepted.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
38-yard line.
Let's put that team on the bus. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll air this one out for Mims. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas.
Intercepted by the Chargers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's...
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 20, 10, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. Here's Herbert. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Ashton Davis. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise.
There he goes left side, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. 41 yards. And the interception by the Jets D leads to a touchdown. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Jets 21, Chargers 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone.
Is that it?
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Allen has it, left side.
Herbert's
5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Hard throw, incomplete. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down.
60 Bison. Check nickel.
He'll look to throw. Looking for Mims, but this is intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
The Charger drive about to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Herbert on first down now. Steps away to his left. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. On second down, here's Herbert. That'll be complete to Cook. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
John Franklin Myers on the tackle.
Here's Herbert now on second down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
Field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
And Badgley missed it. Off to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
14.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll air this one out for Mims. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
When you spend your 1st-round pick on a pass rusher, you are absolutely counting on him to be an impact player. And there you go. Right away, he gets to the quarterback.
And guess what? Likely the first of many that we're going to see from that young man. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Out of the gun, Herbert. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. The Chargers on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be third and forever. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Denzel Mims, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. And Charles, the defender, was there. He just didn't get it.
Sometimes these plays turn into basketball in a sense, with two guys going up for the football. Which guy's going to box the other away from it and grab it?
Yeah, I know you hear it a lot, but it's just the will to get it, right?
Oh, without a doubt. The will, as well as some really nice touch on the ball that was thrown.
And some talent, too.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Operating from the gun. Herbert eluding the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
At the 20-yard line.
A good pickup there at 22. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
They'll take over.
Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Flushed out right. He'll run it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. The Chargers on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 3. So that'll back them up 5. Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down. from the gun. Herbert. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time. And that'll make it 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Looking to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And this one is right through. And that will swell the lead to 16. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Herbert. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. This pass finds its way to Williams. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 33. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
1st down, Chargers.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
To number 86.
A very solid gain of 27. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. It's Eckler again, and he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step 1, the touchdown. You need a 2-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if they're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they'll have to go for 2 again. That's why teams are practicing multiple 2-point plays.
We saw that Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big 2-point conversions. And now the Jets are going to get this one, and that might be all she wrote. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll air this one out for Mims. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time, but it's going to be second down.
It's second down and 10.
29 is a Mike.
He will find Davis. That's complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
The 21-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Denzel Mims with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Jets will extend their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at Week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in Week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, Herbert. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. And I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
And complete right side to Cook. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there for L.A. 41 yards.
First down, Los Angeles.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
A loss of 8 yards.
Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cook. And he is out of bounds.